When I think about my heritage and how it helped form my life, I think about two things. One, I was allowed as a child to go out and explore the world and figure out how it works and learn about the world around me. So I spent many happy days in my creek in the backyard, just learning and watching and observing all of the science that was happening. And the second thing is my parents fully supported me in all of this. I was always told that I could do anything or be anything. The instant I stepped on the Naval Academy grounds, I knew this is where I was supposed to be. And when I showed up a year later as a plebe myself, I knew I'd made the right decision. Assimilating into the Naval Academy was interesting, but not as difficult for me because I had grown up, I have three brothers. So I was used to being around a lot of men, and we had rules and regulations in my family, so that all seemed normal. But probably the biggest help that I had was that I played team sports throughout high school and grade school. And that taught me that you need to give up a little bit sense of self for the bigger mission of the team. And so that actually made me feel comfortable. So I chose to be a chemistry major. And when you add that to all of the engineering classes you also have to take, that was a lot for a freshman to kind of juggle. But I picked up some very amazing skills there that I have used throughout the rest of my life. I learned how to juggle multiple projects at one time. And the engineering classes broadened my way of thinking and gave me a new view of the world. When you throw into that the citizenship and leadership that we also learned from there, I felt like when I graduated that I was stepping out into a whole new world in front of me. There was a pivotal point at the Naval Academy when I was there. I had a professor, his name was Dr. Lomax, who was a chemistry teacher, who told me that I have a very unique talent of being able to explain difficult STEM concepts in an easily understandable way. And that stuck with me my whole life. So as I left the academy and transitioned through my career and ultimately ended up as a children's author, writing STEM books for kids, I felt like I had found where I was supposed to be. And the principles that I learned in the academy came with me. So as I approached writing some of these difficult topics about physical science and engineering, I faced challenges. But I went back to, believe it or not, the 5 responses we learned as plebes, and there was no topic that I could not write about because it was, I'll find out, sir. And so with my career the way it is, my goal is to inspire my young readers to become better citizens of the world and to pursue their own curiosity in science, engineering, or whatever, to figure out how things work, and maybe one day they'll end up where we were.